Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at the game Trails. Trails is a 2 to 4 player game published by Keymaster Games. In Trails, you're going to be hiking along trails, seeing wildlife, taking pictures, and earning merit badges to gain points before it gets dark. So let's go ahead down the table here. I'll give you a general idea how the game plays, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, so this is Trails. In the game of Trails, you're going to be progressing along this path until night falls. You're going to be gaining resources to be able to turn them in to get badges for points or get pictures for points throughout the game. And the person who ends up to have the most of these little birds at the end of the game will get a bonus for points. Throughout the game, you're going to be progressing through this path here. Now, at the start of the game, you're either going to have your hikers on both sides like this for a 4-player game, or sometimes they'll be on this side. So you have to consult the rules to see how you're going to set up your initial hikers. In addition to that, everybody's going to get this cantina, which I'll show you what that does in a second. And everyone's going to get a badge card. Now, this badge card will be secret from everyone else. And whenever you end on the trail ends here, you're going to be able to complete these badges and place them face up and get your points and your rewards for that. So this one's secret for everyone else. What am I going to do on my turn? Well, on my turn, I can move up to 2 spaces. So I can do 1 or 2. I could also empty my cantina and flip it to the empty side and move as far as I want to the end of the trail. So in this case, I can move here to here. If I didn't spend it and I was this way, I could move it all the way to the trailhead. The only time the cantina ever gets refilled is when you get back to the trailhead, it will refill. So what do each of these spaces do? Well, if I move here, I can trade 1 resource in for any other 2 of the same resources. I can trade this 1 resource in for these 2 resources. If I go here, I will gain a leaf. If I go here, I will gain an acorn. If I go any place where the bear is, I'm going to roll this dice and I get the benefit shown. Like here's going to be, I can trade any 1 resource in for 2 different resource, or 2 of the same type of resource. So not same type, but I could trade a resource in and get 2 different. I could get 2 resources, but they have to be the same. So I could trade this red in for the 2 stones. That's fine. When I do that, I move the bear to the matching location. So in this case, it'll be there that I rolled, and I can keep on going. Here I can trade any resource in for a picture, and when I get the pictures, I take 2 of them, I take a look at them and pick 1. So here's going to be 2 points, and here's 1 point, but I have a bird. The person with the most birds at the end of the game will win 4 points, so maybe I'll take this one, and I'll put this one, I'll discard this one over here face up. Here I gain a stone, and if I make it to the end of the trail here, well, I will make it to the end of the trail here, I will get the resource shown with the sunlight. I will move it down 1, and I can complete a badge. Now I can complete a badge from my hand, or I can complete a badge from here. If I complete a badge, I have to turn in all the resources that are shown here, and I'll get the points and whatever reward that I have down here. Wherever I complete the badge from, I will gain a card 2 there. So if I complete this badge, then I'll flip, oops, wrong pile. I'll flip another badge over that someone else can gain. If I get my secret badge completed, I will draw another one into my hand. Once I'm there, I'll also flip and start going the opposite direction. As time goes, oh yeah, so one other thing, once I get back here, like I said, I will replace my cantina. I can also complete a badge. But as time goes by and people keep making it to here, the sun will keep moving. When the sun gets to this point and then moves to the next one, this will flip and go here, and it'll keep moving every time someone makes it to the end here, and these will keep flipping, and these benefits get pretty nice. Like here I get 2 stone, here I'm going to get 2 acorns, here I'm going to get 2 plants, and here I can trade 1 resource in for 2 different resources. So where my wording was having a lot of problems with that, that's what those mean. So when I get down here, this is going to go from here, 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 and then here. Once it's at that point and goes past, the game will end, and the person with the most points will win. They'll again get points for other badges that they've gotten. They'll get points for the pictures that they have, and the person with the most birds will get this 4-pointer in here. So the person with the most points wins, and in a really quick nutshell, that is how you play Trails. Let's go ahead back up to the table here and I'll give you my final thoughts on this game. Okay, so that was a quick light overview of how to play Trails. Component quality in this game is good. Cards are really good quality. The wooden bits are fine. Would have been nice to have something other than cubes for the game, but still perfectly fine. So component quality, good for the game. This game is a very light game, so it's very easy to teach, and it's really fun collecting those merit badges and gaining those cards. And you would think on the surface that there's not very many opportunities where you're going to be using that cantina. Like, why would I want to jump all the way ahead to the end instead of getting all those resources along the way? Well, you'll find when you play the game that there's multiple reasons why you want to do that. One can be as simple as, I want to get to that end first so I can earn those badges before my opponent, because I know how many resources that cost and I know what I'm going to get. So if I get there first, I know I have the stuff, I'll get it. So I'll burn my cantina to get there. The other reason is going to be to get to the bear, to get the additional resources, or more importantly, get to where the sun is, so that you get those, get to the end for where the sun is, so you get those bonus resources that I might desperately need, because when I get back to the trail head there's another badge that I want to get. So there is a lot of strategy in when you fire off that cantina, and you don't necessarily want to mosey along the trail not have some haste to it because of those badges. And it's not great to leave yourself up to chance of what flops out. You really want to go for what you can see and what you know that you need. Overall, really great game. I really like the flow of the game. I really like how those tiles flip over and they become more powerful. Really cool progression. Really fun game. So if you're looking for a light game that you can play with 2 to 4 friends, or play with just 2 players as a couple game, I highly recommend checking out Trails. Thank you for watching.